All right, YouTube. What's the big old deal, man? It's y'all favorite hood partner, Big Nina Boy. We back cracking with another reaction, man. I'm gonna let some more y'all get up in here, though, man. Let me give it a little second. Y'all give me a little second, too, though, man. All right. Yeah, shouts out to everybody pulling up, man. Y'all know how we do it, man. Let me see. All right, checking out the comments, checking out the mic, 1212. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, we popping over here, though. You know what I'm saying? It's the new funk swag around this motherfucker, man. You know? Shit, man. I tell people like this, man. If you get a different me, it's because I see the real you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's time to switch it up on these suckers, though. It's too much boosie activity going on, man. You know? Yeah. All right, I see y'all in the building. Shout out to Purple. I see you. Baby dog. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you? Crip 007, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Smoke Dog. My brother, what's happening? I know I was skipping. I just didn't have time to go down everybody on the list. But y'all know it's all love, man. Yeah. I'm still working on getting this mic shit together, though, man. Catch it, though, right? Let me give y'all some game, man. Stop choosing what ain't choosing you. You know what I'm saying? Stop that. You know what I'm saying? Stop that. You know what I'm saying? Stop choosing people who ain't choosing you, gang. All right, we got 80 people in here. I think that's about enough. That's fine. All right, let's go. Another special request, man. I normally don't be doing these, but a lot of supporters, man, they asked me to tap in with certain little segments, and y'all know how we do it over here at the Nina Boy Show. Shout out to the party line, y'all, too, man. You know, we still thumping, man. We jumping, man. All right, let's get it. Let me see. All my little icons, they move around and all that shit. What they doing? All right, and 5. We got OG Monster Cody, man. Ranked #1 most feared Crip in LA. You know what I'm saying? The A-Trade Gangster's worst nightmare, man. Shout out to them boys over here, man. I actually went to school with some of them dudes. Rest in peace to my niggas, man. You know, that died. You know, Sandman. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of good brothers over there that I grew up with. Yeah. Salute. All right, we got 100 people in here. Let's get to it. All right, let's go. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go.
In 1969, a high school student named Raymond Washington founded the Crips, Community Resources for an Independent People, a militant action group modeled after the Black Panther Party. Its membership grew rapidly, encompassing even criminal street elements. Rival groups and gangs surfaced, including the Bloods. Between these factions, war has been raging now for 24 years at a cost of thousands of lives and endless anguish and misery in the community. There are over 80,000 gang members in Los Angeles. The 8-Trade Gangster Crips are among the largest and most lethal of nearly 300 gang sets spread throughout the city.
Drugs, drive-by shootings, all a part of the gang war raging this summer in Los Angeles.
You know what's smart? Treating yourself without cheating your goals. Eat smart with Factor.
Los Angeles, a city of dreams for some, a battlefield for others. In the heart of South Central, a young boy named Cody Scott would come of age in a war zone. Born in 1963, Cody DeJean Scott was raised by a single mother in a city already bleeding from racial injustice and economic abandonment. Back then, it was survival. You had to choose a side, or you got eaten up. Guns were never a difficult commodity to come across.
When I was coming up, The guns that were used in gangbanging were the 9mm, the 45s, Mossberg 12-gauge shotgun pump, AK-47s, Tech 9s. The first gun that I ever got placed in my hand, given to me as a gift from one of my homeboys, was a 25.
At just 11 years old, Cody was recruited into the 8 Trade Gangster Crips, one of LA's deadliest sets. He wanted respect. What he found was blood.
I joined the 8 Trade Gangsters when I was 11 years old. For the first year, I was just a wannabe, doing things to try to tag on to the gang, to get known in this light. And I found out early on that it's the most courageous acts of violence, the things that no one else do, that will get you.
After a savage beating that left a man nearly unrecognizable, LAPD officers said the attack could only have been committed by a monster. The name stuck. Monster Cody was born.
First obvious question is, where did Monster come from?
The name?
Yeah.
Because America produced me, but the name came from
Hey, that's crazy, man. How, society always kill, gang culture and gang life, but Monster Cody made a name off of his violent acts. You see what I'm saying? Man, he was, what was that old TV show? Ricky, Oprah, he did all them shows. His book was one of the top sellers. I just don't understand how, the triggeration between, inner city community gang activity and all the way up to the city council, homie. How is it that y'all can shed light on a member that created chaos in the city, but y'all never show the homeless people downtown? Right now, we got to start asking ourselves, how is it that California is one of the richest states in the United States, but we have a homeless population of veterans, people who actually went to war for this country? Do you know it's a large percentage of veterans right now that's homeless, that's on the curve? Sometimes y'all be walking by them homeless dudes and all that. You think they're on drugs. Nah, they just got a mental condition. They be like, hey, you want some? Hey, I got some dope, man. You're like, nah, I don't do no drugs, young man. I don't do. And why you down here? He said, man, my mind messed up. No, won't nobody take me. It's a lot of people that are actual veterans downtown. Everybody that you see on the corner sitting there stinking and looking like a bum ain't no crackhead. That's because our country have failed to acknowledge the ones who have mental conditions due to trauma from the war. I ain't gonna get politically in this live, but just looking at this shit, I ain't gonna knock Cody for what he accomplished, but in my eyes, it ain't nothing cool about shedding light on some shit that somebody mama was standing over their son's coffin crying because of what another man did. We got this idea that it's cool when we do it, but it's a problem when our kids do it. Now that I'm in my 40s, homie, I feel like this, nigga. Tell your son to get out there and go gangbang with you. Tell your daughter to get out there and go gangbang. Give your son a gun and tell him to pull a trigger. Tell a nigga that, he like, nigga, you tripping, nigga. This ain't for my son. No, my son gonna be better than that. Yeah, but a nigga send that little 13-year-old little boy down there and go shoot that man in his head and run back to the car like, I did it. Yeah, motherfucker. See, nigga over there, that shit. Don't be reminding me, Jack. Yeah, let's get to it. Let's go.
A beating that I had given a guy. We had robbed him.
Okay.
And the dude hit me in the face, and then we chased him and beat him and stomped him and disfigured him. And the pigs, police, were saying that whoever had did this to this cat was Monster. And the look on the people's faces when I came back to the hood that night, and when they were telling me that what the pigs said, I was like, it just was almost like that was supposed to be me. That the way they looked and the way they looked at me, it was just power. I felt it, and I just took that name. And so that's where that name came from.
By his teens, Monster Cody was a living legend, ruthless, strategic, and fearless. His reputation was stretched from Compton to Watts.
There were 2 people shot in Los Angeles overnight in drive-by attacks. They may have been gang-related, they may have been drug-related, or both. A teenager was seriously wounded and a security guard was killed. It did not surprise Los Angeles police that the shootings happened in spite of their second night of massive sweeps through gang areas. They had not expected to solve the drug and violence problems there overnight.
Arrests became as routine as breathing. Juvenile halls, camps, and youth authority, a revolving door that conditioned violence instead of curing it. In prison, he discovered George Jackson, Malcolm X, and Franz Fanon. Cody's mind began to shift. Violence had a political context, and he was a soldier in a larger war.
To become a new African nationalist?
I was initially, of course, a criminal. I belonged to a street organization. I grew up in South Central, and I was captured in 1984 for a crime committed against other new African people, in which a gun battle was the result, and some people were wounded. I was put in a hole at San Quentin for 28 months, and it was there that I was turned on to the New African Independence Movement in general, and the Spirit Ship Collective in particular. And I pledged my allegiance then to the independence of the nation, to the New African ideology, the theory, the philosophy of the Spirit Ship Collective, and I continue to transform through study and struggle my mentality from criminality to revolutionary nationalism. And I struggled in concert with brothers who were there, who were conscious, who felt a need to and the obligation to raise up cats like myself. And so I became a conscious new African citizen in '86. 21 years after the death of Malcolm X, through an invitation by revolutionary brothers who felt that I had potential and that I could be and represent the nation, the organization, and brothers and sisters at large. So I became a new African nationalist from the heart.
Rejecting his slave name, he became Shanika Shakur, a revolutionary name for a revolutionary spirit. Behind bars, he penned his autobiography, Monster, the autobiography of an LA gang member, a raw, unfiltered confession, and a warning. The world was captivated. Hollywood circled. Street gang culture dissected him.
He spends 22 and a half hours a day in solitary confinement, where he wrote his autobiography with a prison-issue pencil. According to the show business daily Variety, his New York literary agents, Janklow and Nesbitt, sold it for $250,000. And now, Hollywood mogul Michael Ovitz's agency is peddling the movie right.
Yet freedom outside prison walls was a different battlefield altogether. Freedom would bring new demons, as Shanika would battle drug addiction. A quiet war he fought alone, away from cameras and interviews.
Wait, hold on, man. This Shanika Shakur. Shanika Shakur. I guess, man. But damn, see, you learn something new every. I thought Master Cody, I thought he liked his baby back ribs, boy. Yeah, I thought he liked little pig skin. It's all good, Jack. Rest in peace to Master Cody, man. That book, man, was horrific. That book was a nightmare on Western. You know what I'm saying? To the alleged rumors that Master Cody did, you know what I'm saying, involving the booty bandits and, you know what I'm saying, blowing niggas back doors wide open and all that shit. Like, that shit was crazy. You see what I'm saying? And for somebody who did, especially doing 28 months in a shoe, oh man, come on, man. If y'all read that book, Master Cody, put a 1 in the comment section, man. Put a 1 in the comment section, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga like chili on their hot dog up in there when that nigga was up in there, boy. Yeah, man. Y'all go check that out, man. I say it's one of them, it's disgusting, man. It's disgusting, man. All right. Yeah. Damn, how many people got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, man. Monster Cody. OG from A-Tray Gangsters. Real quick, man. One of the guys over there that I really rock with, man. It was like a brother to me, man. We went to high school together. My nigga Sam, man, from A-Tray Gangsters. Shout out to my nigga Cody. You know what I'm saying, man? Cody was, man, that was my nigga, man. We used to, you know, he'd send me motivational quotes in the DM, and you know what I'm saying? We'd just be feeding off of each other vibration. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. Shout out to Cody, rest in peace, man. Shout out to my nigga Sam, man. Yeah, good dudes, man, from over here, man. It was crazy how I met Cody, because I seen my nigga Sam, man, at the Louisiana chicken right there, man, and the nigga was just lit up, man. I ain't seen my dog in a long time. Like, yeah, this Nina boy from East Coast, you know what I'm saying? And like, I already know about you, bro. Like, what's up with the gang? You know what I'm saying? And me and Cody just hit it off from right there. You know what I'm saying? I lived over there for a little bit. You know, I moved around, you know, but yeah, man, them two girls right there. It's a couple more that's resting in peace. I can't, my mind is cluttered right now, but those are the ones I was supposed to. But yeah, man, the story continues. Man. Y'all go check out that Monster Cody book called Monster, man. Do I believe it? I'm trying to understand. I don't believe all of it, gang. I don't believe, you know, all that, you know, playing with a nigga back door and all that toxic waste. That shit, son. I'm gonna tell you, it's shit back there. It stinks. It stinks. I don't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how some men be in there and confused. Nigga want a chili dick, man. Stinky shit. You know, all that shit. I don't believe, you know, the certain shit that was said in there. It was horrific. It was gruesome. And be quite honest, that ain't nothing you brag about, man. I never understand why would a man, you know what I'm saying, want to brag about taking something from another man. You know what I'm saying? Without his permission. So, that being said, let's get back to this reaction. All right, let's go.
In 86, 21 years after the death of Malcolm X, through an invitation by revolutionary brothers who felt that I had potential and that I could be and represent the nation, the organization, and brothers and sisters at large. So I became a new African nationalist from the heart.
Rejecting his slave name, he became Sanyika Shakur, a revolutionary name for a revolutionary spirit. Behind bars, he penned his autobiography, Monster, the autobiography of an LA gang member, a raw, unfiltered confession, and a warning. The world was captivated. Hollywood circled. Street gang culture dissected him.
He spends 22 and a half hours a day in solitary confinement, where he wrote his autobiography with a prison-issue pencil. According to the show business daily Variety, his New York literary agents, Janklow and Nesbitt, sold it for $250,000. And now, Hollywood mogul Michael Ovitz's agency is peddling the movie right.
Yet freedom outside prison walls was a different battlefield altogether. Freedom would bring new demons, as Shanika would battle drug addiction. A quiet war he fought alone, away from cameras and interviews.
We see a lot of our children being neglected and they're abandoned. And all of this is behind crack.
Along with crack came the thud of police truncheons, a boom in drug arrests and homicides.
Read it, but you can't just keep it to yourself.
So when LA's black citizens heard of the San Jose Mercury News reports claiming CIA-backed Contras opened the first pipeline for Colombian cocaine to their communities, their first reaction, shock, Their second, anger.
Parole violations at the arrest, the system he sought to escape tightened around him like a noose. He spoke to youth about the futility of gang life, offering a rare glimpse into redemption.
You got to understand that the way you're saying it and the way it sounds is not the way it is.
Okay, well,
and that's a different reality. What I'm saying is, when you're growing up on the block and you play Little League and Pop Warner with these cats, you ride dirt bikes with them, you skate with them from Street Kings, skateboards, that becomes your unit, your circle of reality, your friends.
Okay.
So like Dub C said, any affront, any attack upon that unit is an attack upon you. So whether you know you have that violent tendency in you or not, you're going to react with emotion to one of your friends being assaulted, disrespected, shot, whatever. So that rage comes out. So my point is, when my unit grew up, they went into the hood, which was in my neighborhood, my set, right? And because this was my social unit, I followed my crew. And then, so I got recruited.
But his own scars made saving others a complicated mission.
Came beat BB up, they were 60s, broke his rib, threw him in the trash can. Homie stuck offended, we got to fight Friday. After school, we got to fight. You know how it is. They went on the side of Hobart. Friday, homies, head up. That's what we usually do. Them is our tight. 60s is our dogs. We ain't tripping. Head up, handle that beef, squash it, step on. Fatty started fighting with Tyrone. Tyrone's brother was Big Rick, OG 60, rider, moneymaker, hustler, thug motherfucker. Him and Fatty fight. Boom, bad, boom, both big youngsters. Boo, bad, boo. Squalling. Fool named Daryl Oaks, the hood just recruited. He was really from 9-0. Went around the corner, got the strap, the homie. Came back, he was on the hood like 2 days. He thought it was something more serious than just the fisticuffs. And that's all it was. And it's 79. Ooh, this is the 70s. It's September, 79. Man, it's still the 70s. It's all about this, fool. Fool come back with the heat, tell Fatty move, dump, boom, boom. Kill Tyrone, shoot him in the head and the chest. Shoot Bogart, boom, from the 60s.
All right, so let's be clear. I want y'all to see what is Master Cody doing. I don't know why my shit acting like that. All right, there you go. What did y'all notice? What Master Cody is doing? See, everybody saying, "Oh, nowadays niggas be on the internet dry snitching." What do y'all call this? I don't, rest in peace to Master Cody, but I don't care how you cut that, nigga. You just implemented some murders that happened. Nobody got arrested for. If they did, you still speaking on murders. You see what I'm saying? And this was before the internet. Niggas was telling who they shot and who they killed on record way before the internet got here. God, did y'all catch that though? nigga, Cody had no auto. That nigga singing like Jodeci right there, ain't he? That nigga telling everybody. Hold on. There you go, right here.
I followed my crew. And then, so I got recruited.
But his own scars made saving others a complicated mission.
Came beat BB up, they were 60s, broke his rib, threw him in the trash can. Homie stuck offended, we got to fight Friday. After school, we got to fight. You know how it is. They went on the side of Hobart. Friday, homies, head up. That's what we usually do. Them is our tight. 60s is our dogs. We ain't tripping. Head up, handle that beef, squash it, step on. Fatty started fighting with Tyrone. Tyrone's brother was Big Rick, OG 60, rider, moneymaker, hustler, thug motherfucker. Him and Fatty fight. Boom, bad, boom, both big youngsters. Boo, bad, boo. Squalling. Fool named Daryl Oaks, the hood just recruited. He was really from 9-0. Went around the corner, got the strap, the homie. Came back, he was on the hood like 2 days. He thought it was something more serious than just the fisticuffs. And that's all it was. And it's 79. Ooh, this is the 70s. It's September, 79. Man, it's still the 70s. It's all about this, fool. Fool come back with the heat, tell Fatty move, dump, boom, boom. Kill Tyrone, shoot him in the head and the chest.
shoot Bogart, boom, from the 60s in the stomach. Rest of them break. We all break
Look,
too.
he
Like,
telling.
damn.
He telling.
Then
He
what you
talking about
tripping on?
Bogart got hit in the stomach,
Come
all
in the
that
hood,
shit.
though. Big Rick, the OG, Babyface, Baby Huey, Motor Mouse, 60s, OGs, killers. Come in the hood. All they wanted to shoot her. Kill their brother. They ain't tripping. Like, man, we want the motherfucker to kill my brother. So Big Rick said. We was like, man, we don't know him. We didn't. He just started claiming the hood in 2 days. We couldn't give him up. We didn't know the motherfucker. Fools them took it as a sign of us saying we ain't giving him up. We threw a big meeting, big sidewinder, big Keystone, all them from the 60s, Big Joe Rat, Mumbles, Mumpy. Threw a big meeting at the park. The meeting became a big gang fight. It fell into name calling, disrespect. People started getting hit, bombed on. It turned a big gang fight. Pigs came, helicopter 40 feet off the ground, ran everybody off. From that point, September 27th, 1979, the Rolling 60s and the A-Trays have been mortal enemies. They've killed over 20 of my homies, and we've killed over, I'm sure, 27, 28, 9 of them. Black men, young men, unfortunately, just been getting cut down this war since September 20.
Look at those stats right there, man. You know, it's crazy because, this could be considered, treason. You know what I'm saying? You revealing, hood information to a reporter. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know the blowback from this, but just say, for instance, they had a task force or they had a crew and they was trying to, capture some, get some money, get some of these bodies that he alluded to saying happened. It's all bad. You know what I'm saying? But shit, it's the picking and choosing. I highly doubt a nigga get at Monster Cody like, hey nigga, what's up with you talking all that shit, nigga, on that video, man? You don't know them niggas over there, nigga. You talking about who got shot, nigga, who got killed, nigga, hey nigga, get in and fire on Monster Cody and stuff. Them niggas was probably scared of Monster Cody over there. Don't get me wrong, there's some killers in every hood, everywhere you go. But yeah, ain't nobody saying no shit like that to Monster Cody. But this would be considered singing, man. Let's go.
7/29/79, man. It's hectic. I've been shot 7 times. I've been shot 6 times by Rolling 60s. 6 times at once. One time I was robbing a man, was shot. The war's taking a toll. Every criminal act I've committed has been in commission in trying to destroy.
All right, Mods. When you see somebody like this dude saying, Nina, you would never be half the Crip monster was, it's not an accomplishment being a Crip, my nigga. You see what I'm saying? Y'all gotta grow up, man. Everybody is not trying to be a top monster or all that type of shit, man. But let me tell y'all something. When my mods, when y'all see that, put these little boosie ass motherfuckers in timeout, man. We ain't gonna block them or nothing, man. Just spank these niggas, man. Treat them like men child. We don't got time for that weak ass shit. But why would you compare another man to another man? Come on, gang. You know what I'm saying? You got identity issues. Let's go.
In some aspect of Rolling 60s, Crip organization, and my whole life has been spent primarily on that mission.
In the end, even old comrades turned cold. Transformation had a price. Isolation. Far from the headline, Shanika faded into a quieter life, still haunted by the past, still burdened by survival. On June the 6th of 2021, Shanika Shakur died alone. His body, scarred by violence, addiction, and time, had finally given out. A quiet death for a man who lived so loudly. Today, Monster Cody remains a touchstone in American literature, a brutal mirror showing the cost of abandonment, poverty, and racism. In the neighborhoods where he once ruled, his name echoes a cautionary tale, and for some, a blueprint for survival. Shanika Shakur lived 2 lives, Cody the monster and Shanika the revolutionary. His life is a warning, a lament, and a question. Can true change ever overturn your past? The cycle continues, but so does the hope that one day it will soon be broken.
All right, man. That was the special request reaction. Yeah, man. Let me tell y'all something, bro. I mean, any man that want to compare his Cripping to another Crip or to another blood, bro. Hey, my nigga, there's no 401k in this shit. There's no trophies behind being a killer, being a gangster, none of that shit. So when you want to compare some of that shit, man, you gotta look at the value of yourself, man. Let me tell y'all something, right? And catch this game though. When people can't control you, man, they try to control how people see you. You see what I'm saying? We got to start waking up, man. Wake y'all game up, man. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all out there, y'all lonely now, right? You know, loneliness is the price you pay when you're trying to improve yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, no matter how these people view their lives as a gangster and all that shit, bro, it ain't no winners in this gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? It's court dates and caskets. Just for the record, it's court dates and caskets, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a lifestyle. It's nothing profitable about being a gangster, homie. You see what I'm saying? You know, and anybody that view, I don't view no nigga that's in the streets gang banging. You know what I'm saying? I come up from the bottom of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And all I could say is this: make sure y'all young niggas live. Make sure y'all live to get to my age, because I promise you, it's a lot of niggas my age that's still living, that still have that mentality. Like, damn, nigga, I'm trying to go knock something down. So you got to realize, you know, this gangbanging shit was started by kids. You see what I'm saying? Kids, you know what I'm saying, started this gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? The rules were made by kids. You see what I'm saying? So when you get older, man, a lot of the things that you stand on, you know, you represent it, and you know, you represent it as a member. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can't be no 45 years old out there, nigga, standing on the block talking about you trying to go knock somebody down at 45. All your enemies, all your generation is old. So if you spinning the block, it's kids on them blocks now. You see what I'm saying? So make sure y'all be mindful, man. A lot of these niggas want to piece you niggas off the street, homie. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, represent your hood, represent your section, but stop believing that all these war stories these niggas got. Some of these niggas was busters. I don't care how you cut it, nigga. Some of these niggas war stories ain't what they is, and some of y'all women are dating niggas who war stories are so outlandish that them niggas ain't nothing like that now. Nigga, soft as cotton. But that, man, I was a killer. Yeah, back in 78, nigga, I was out there. Bow, I had a 38. I shot that nigga. Just like with a 38. Yeah, bitch, I shot that. I rolled that motherfucker back. Pow. Hit the John Wayne pistol. I mean, come on, kid. But nah, man. They said Monster Cody made over $250,000 off that book. How did you lose a $250,000? You see what I'm saying? Nigga, you wrote a book that made $250,000? You know? And, you know, and it's sad because sometimes, man, you know, drug addiction is real. Sometimes niggas will blow it all on drugs. You know, sometimes if God give you a second chance at life, man, you take that shot and you change your life. But on that note, man, shout out to everybody put up to the live. This is a short live. We got more content coming today. So if y'all fuck with the log, man, y'all fuck what I got going on, go ahead and hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all on the next video. Peace. Thief in the night, yeah. If I call you,